I'm going to walk through how to connect your Proposify account with Harvest so that you can easily create projects and invoices from accepted proposals. So to get started, we'll click on the Harvest link that's in your account settings. And when you get here, it asks you for your subdomain. So I'm going to go over here and you'll see that your subdomain is the first part before the .harvestapp.com. So yours will be different, but I will go here and paste in that exact same subdomain. So it says proposifydev.harvestapp.com. And I'm already logged into Harvest, as you can see here. So when I click log into Harvest, it will say, do you want Proposify to access your Harvest account? I'll click approve. And now it says your account is integrated with Harvest. So what you can do, like all of our integrations, is you can import contacts from Harvest if you want to. You can search it, you can select all your contacts, or you can just choose the ones that you want. I'm going to import a couple here. Okay, so now what we do is whenever you have a proposal that's been accepted, so you see I've got a one proposal here. When I click on it to view the snapshot, you'll see that there's now a Harvest button. So if I click Harvest, it will say okay. So it now says you can create a project or generate an invoice in Harvest. So if I wanted to generate an invoice, for example, if we go just back to the snapshot and look at a preview of our proposal and go to the fees section, you'll see that I've got a table here with some different fees. I've got a unit quantity, I've got a monthly fee with a certain quantity, so it totals up to $28,500. Now if I go here back to the Harvest for the page for this proposal, you'll see that I can generate an invoice that's 100% of the total budget table, or if I wanted to say just send a 50% deposit to get the project started, I could do that. I'll select a due date, and I can also put in notes. So now when I click generate invoice, so now you see that it's generated the 50% invoice, and I can click view to open a PDF of the invoice, and you'll see that it's taken my fees that were in the budget table of my proposal and it's cut them down to 50%. So my total amount due is 50% of the total project budget. And if I wanted to edit this right in Harvest, I can click on edit and it will take me directly to that invoice. You'll see that it's added the new client for me. It's used the subject of the proposal name, the due date that I added, and all the fees and descriptions exactly as I had them, as well as the note at the bottom of the invoice. So that is how you generate invoices in Harvest. Now I could also generate a project in Harvest from this accepted proposal. All I need to do is click on the start date of the project and the end date. And I can also invite other team members in my account to this project. So I could also add some notes, such as new. Great, so the project's been created now, and if I go over to the projects part of Harvest, I can see it's added this construction equipment project, and it's added in the beginning and end date as well. So that's how you use Harvest to easily generate projects and invoices from accepted proposals.